Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the Redington virtual sessions. Today we have a CheckPoint webinar session scheduled, and the presenter is going to be Mr. Javed from Redington Value. So post the session, we will have a Q&A round where you can post in all your queries and we will answer all your questions. So Javed, over to you.
Good evening, guys. Welcome you all. I'm Javed from Redington, pre-sales for CheckPoint. Today's session, we are going to cover the mobile threat defense, which is our CheckPoint mobility product. And yeah, let's see the futures, whatever available in the mobile threat defense. So nowadays, lots of mobile-related threats are there, and mobile-related threat vectors also there, like app-related things, network-related issues, and device-related issues. As you can see, if you can control these three vectors, these three vectors are the major things which will lead to the critical attacks and security breaches and everything happen over the world. And you can see here the apps, applications, whatever applications you installed in your mobile, it will lead to some security breaches or any spyware, malware, any kind of things can happen. Nowadays, we are installing the APK files from anywhere. The iOS also we are installing from untrusted sources. For example, if you go to any conferences or somewhere, when they are presenting, they will show you the barcode or something. When you scan the barcode, the APK file or any applications file will gets downloaded automatically. We don't even see what is that application, is that legitimate application, or is that have any privacy security issues. We are not checking anything. We are just giving allow to everything, and we are scanning the barcode and installing the applications. So it will leads to lots of vulnerabilities in your mobile, and these vulnerabilities can be exploited by hacker in many ways. So we need to control these three major vectors, and second thing is network. You are going somewhere like the airport, the railway station, the bus station, or any malls, cinemas, and you are going everywhere like coffee shop. Like we are going everywhere and connect to the their Wi-Fi access point without knowing whether it is trusted Wi-Fi with encryption enabled or not. We are not checking anything. So we need to control these network related things also. And then device. Nowadays, according to the survey, more than 70 percentage of mobile phones are jailbroken or complaints failed phones, or which has any OS related exploits or something. So we need to check all these three vectors: the applications, the network, and the device. Applications, through the applications, they can they can create some zero day attacks or something, so which can be prevented using our threat intelligence cloud, which is in the checkpoint. So all the applications has value, and the application privacy settings and all the security related settings, what are all the things we are giving, allow access to photos, videos, and locations. All these privacy checking and everything can be cross-checked by the checkpoint solution. And these are all the challenges, and we are going to see how we are mitigate these challenges through our mobile threat defense. Our mobile threat defense product is called Sandblast Agent. In last session, we saw about the Sandblast agent for the endpoints, the laptops and everything. So now this session is about mobile threat defense, and which covers only the mobiles, which will be your BYOD mobiles, or corporate owned mobiles, company owned mobiles, or anything. So you can using the Sandblast mobile agent, you can control all the platforms like You can control Android platforms of all the versions and iOS platforms of all the versions and everything. So in applications, as I said earlier, we are going to check the application hash value uh, against our threat intelligence cloud, which has artificial intelligence and everything. And we are going to check the privacy checking. And in the network section, we are going to check whether the Wi-Fi access points are trusted or not, whether it uh, enabled with proper encryption or not, whether any man in the middle attack happened in the network or not. We will check all these things. And we have some complaints module also in the Sandblast mobile. So which will check whether your mobile is jailbroken or any device configuration issues or OS related vulnerabilities or routing, anything happen in your mobile or not. So these are all the three major vectors. So we are going to see one by one how we are going to mitigate this problem. And how the mobile world is changing now. Now lots of malicious websites. You can see there is 63% of all web traffic that is coming from the mobile devices only. So we need to check the URL reputation, the phishing and everything. Like, is there any malicious things going on in your mobile or not? We need to cross check everything. And prevention, not detection. We are not going to detect anything. We are going to prevent everything. For example, the many vendors claim that if you have any enterprise mobility solution or unified endpoint solution, then only you can control all such things. You can prevent all such attacks. It's not like that. Because many of the organizations, the people, the employees are bringing their own mobiles, and company owned mobiles also there, some guest users also there. We cannot enroll each and every applications to the EMM solution and MDM solutions or anything. If you guys don't aware about the MDM or MAM or UEM, I will give you the brief introduction. MDM means mobile device management. Here you are going to secure all the corporate related data, the business applications and everything. You are going to create one container inside the mobile. So that data in the business related applications cannot be exchanged with the data in your personal applications. For example, the MDM vendor will provide some applications to you. Whatever mails or any files you received on that application, you cannot open it through your own applications like Adobe Reader or your own Outlook client or anything. So which is called MDM solution. And MAM solution is little bit lower than the MDM solution. MAM means mobile application management. It will only manage your applications, not the overall mobile. In MDM, you can even provisioning the profile. For example, you can push the Wi-Fi configuration, you can push the Outlook configurations, you can control all these things, you can push the certificates. Yeah, you can do lots of things in the MDM, but in MAM, you can't do such things. Only you can control the applications. And enterprise mobility solution, EMM. EMM is the combination of MDM and the MAM, the mobile device management and the mobile application management. So UEM, Unified Endpoint Management, is combination of all the MDM, MAM, and UE and EMM. So the combination of all these solution is called UEM. And customer don't no need to have the UEM to prevent these kind of attack. Whatever we see in the attack vector, the applications related attack vector and OS related attack vector and network related attack vector, we don't need to use the UEM to prevent everything, because you can see the leading vendors of the UEM and EMM solutions. The BlackBerry is there, and Mobilean is there, and VM AirWatch is there, and Citrix is there. Lots of major vendors are there. but they are not security related things. They are not security related vendors. They won't control any security breaches or attacks happen in your mobile. They can control the control and provisioning your mobile. They can manage your mobile. They can do everything, but they can't prevent the attacks which are happened in your mobile. So our solution is very effective. You don't need to, the customer don't need to have the UEM to prevent these kind of things. Only you can have this checkpoint sandblast mobile agent, which can prevent you from all the attack vectors. So the second point, we are preventing the attacks, whatever I explained. And third point is data exfiltration. So data exfiltration is the final stage of the attack. The after the compromise and after the CNC communication and after the bot, what attacker will do then they will propagate and find out the critical resource in your organization, and at last the exfiltration will happen. So in the attack life cycle, the data exfiltration is the last stage. And what in mobile side, what is causing the data exfiltration? The malicious apps and networks attacks may exfiltrate sensitive corporate data. So when you install any malicious apps and you are connecting to any malicious Wi-Fi network, suspicious Wi-Fi network or problematic Wi-Fi network, they will do the man in the middle attack, and they will eavesdropping all your traffic. So the malicious apps and networks attacks are lead to the data exfiltration. So we have a certain set of detection techniques to block these data exfiltration. And then phishing. Phishing is the main thing. Through phishing only, lots of major attacks are happening, like account takeover, the malware propagation, and lots of things are happening using the phishing attack. So we have the set of detection technologies. We are not only relying on the web reputation or URL filtration or anything. We are not relying on one single detection techniques. We can check even the dynamic IP of the URL, and sandboxing technology also there. The threat checkpoint threat intelligence cloud also there. So we are checking lots of parameter related to the phishing protection. So when it reaches the certain threshold, we will make it as a phishing site and we can block it. And corporate browsing policy. So most of the corporate browsing policy, what it will do, for guest users, they cannot control for BYOD, they cannot control anything. But in case of Sandblast agent, you have the URL filtering agent pre-built into your agent. That feature is pre-built in your agent, so it can provide you the URL based categorization and everything. So these are all the things, these are all the challenges are there. And previously we saw the attack vectors, now we saw the challenges and how the world is changing now. And now we are going to see what are all the detection techniques available in the Sandblast mobile to prevent these problems. So zero-day malware. Zero-day malware, we have to prevent against the zero-day malware, we have threat emulation, threat extraction, and checkpoint threat intelligence cloud and everything. So whenever you install any application, the hash value, the privacy settings checking, everything will be happening in the background. Whether that application trying to collect any malicious files from your mobile or not, any exfiltration happening or not. So it will check everything in the background and it will provide you the score. So based on these application reputation, we can prevent the zero-day malwares. And as you know earlier, we have advanced sandboxing methods also, like threat emulation and threat extraction, which can even detect the CPU level attacks, CPU level malware attacks. The coding can be running on the CPU level and it can be prevent the attack. And infected apps. As I said earlier, we can check the infected apps using the privacy settings and everything. and MITM, the man in the middle attacks over the Wi-Fi network. So any eavesdropping or health, the security health of the Wi-Fi network is not good, then we won't recommend that. The Sandblast mobile agent will automatically scan all the Wi-Fi network. And anti-phishing. So here, as I said earlier, we have more than 350 parameters to check against the phishing attacks. Not only we are relying on web reputation or URL category based filtering, we will check lots of other mechanism. When it reaches a certain threshold, we can block the attack. We can give the verdict as phishing site, and we can block it. The safe browsing. So we can also enable the safe browsing, so you can't you can't reach out, you can't access any of the malicious things or risky sites over the mobile. And antibot means it will be happen during the exfiltration stage. After your mobile get compromised, the hacker will try to establish the command and control channel with the antibot server, with the CNC server. And during that time, we have the antibot blade, which can prevent you from the suspicious communication and the CNC communication and so on. And OS related exploits. So this is the main thing. If you have any vulnerability in the OS and you did not patch your mobile properly, it will lead to the OS related exploits. We can even check the compromised mobiles and the vulnerability exists in your mobile, so we can block the OS related exploits. On-device network protection, we have all these methods, whatever I said earlier. The conditional access is new here, which means the conditional access means it will be the compromised mobile checking, like any of these things happened or not. If the mobile is compromised, it won't even let you connect to the corporate resource. And URL based filtering also there. And we have more than 300 categories of URL. You can control the URLs, everything using this. And anti-bot CNC command and control checking, and safe browsing also there, anti-phishing also there. So you have all these mechanisms to protect against mobile threats. So how it will work? So the mobile device, on-device mobile device will connect to the CheckPoint Threat Intelligence Cloud, where and inside your mobile also there will be some runtime protection using the technologies, behavioral risk engine, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Through these three techniques, we are analyzing each and every applications in your mobile. It can access everything, and if any application showing the malicious behavior or vulnerability, it will just show it in the centralized dashboard. You have such vulnerability in the application, so you need to block. So certain events, tagging, everything will be sent to the notification, everything will be sent to the admin automatically. So in addition to the on-device checking, we have our threat intelligence cloud also. The CheckPoint Threat Intelligence Cloud getting the feed from lakhs of firewalls across the globe, and lakhs of Sandblast Mobile, the Sandblast Agent, the Sandblast Cloud related things, and our cloud related products, our firewall, our mobile, our endpoint security products. All these products give the feeding to the CheckPoint Threat Intelligence Cloud. So the app analysis, in addition to the app analysis which is happened in your mobile, we have Threat Intelligence Cloud also, which will have the artificial intelligence and machine learning again to compare against the attacks. And it won't give more time for the processing. It will just process it in 2-3 seconds, and it will give the verdict as soon as possible. So in addition to the facilities, whatever we available, the security related features it is available in the Sandblast Mobile. In addition to that, you can even integrate the Sandblast Mobile Agent to your existing UEM solution. For example, if any of your customers has these vendors, the Mobile and the VM AirWatch and the Citrix Zen Mobile and the Microsoft Intune, the BlackBerry, if they have any kind of EMM solution, you can still integrate our mobile threat defense into this product. So all these things will work together and protect you from the security breaches, and it will reduce the attack surface in the apps, networks, and OS related vulnerabilities. So these vendors, whatever showing in the right side, they don't have any security related features. They are good in provisioning the profiles. They are good in pushing the configurations and pushing the certifications and managing the mobiles. They are good in everything, but they lag in the security related things. So you can integrate Checkpoint mobile Sandblast mobile into this EMM solution. So customer who don't have EMM solution, we are also providing the EMM kind of solution, the MAM kind of solution, the mobile application management kind of solution, which is called Capsule Workspace. So what this Capsule Workspace will provide, it will just create the secure container. So you will have, even you can bring your own mobile into the corporate office or somewhere. It will just create your mobile into two logical parts. One part belongs to the business related data and other parts related to the personal data. So you can see here in the right side, in the mobile image, there are some applications, Checkpoint applications, Sandblast Protect, Sandblast Workspace Capsule. You can see these applications. So when you receive the email, you can also configure the email, the remote wipeout feature. If the device is stolen or theft, then you can wipe the whole device, and you can configure the DLP policy for sensitive data. And we can also support more than 250 predefined templates for the DLP. You can enable everything. If your organization following any compliance such as PCI, HIPAA, or GDPR, anything, you can enable the DLP profile as per the compliance, and internal applications can also be protected. So using this Capsule Workspace, what you can do, you can separate the business related applications with your personal applications. Even if any of the user trying to open the mail which you received on the Capsule Workspace to the Outlook client, it won't work, because if the mail is open, the personal mail, the official mail open in personal Outlook or something, it will lead to the data loss. So they can forward the content to anyone, and it will lead to the severe critical breaches or security violations. So we can prevent these kind of things using our Capsule Workspace. So secure mobile option is there, and remote wipeout. If your mobile is stolen, and it has some APNS connectivity, the Apple push notification connectivity. In Google also you have similar kind of notification service, Android notification service. So when the mobile is online and when it is connecting to the internet, it will be wiped out automatically. So admin need to wipe out the device when they are reported by the employees, whether the device is stolen or theft or missed somewhere. And DLP feature also there, and internal applications, so you can categorize and containerize each and every applications, the business related applications and personal applications. So this is how it will work. The Capsule Workspace can also be integrated with the Checkpoint firewall with mobile access blade. So management console is there, and which is connected to the Checkpoint firewall with mobile access blade, and your mobile device is there. So when your mobile device trying to sync, trying to reach the corporate server or anything, it will be checked against the Checkpoint firewall. So these are all some of the Capsule Workspace features. The pin lock can be available for the single device and manage corporate data, not the devices. Through the Capsule Workspace, we are not going to manage the employee devices. We are going to manage only the data of the employee. For example, any business applications, the email related applications, the SharePoint related applications, file sharing applications, or any collaboration applications. We are going to control such kind of applications only. And these are all the features available in the Capsule Workspace. And it can provide you the consistent security to iOS and Android devices. It can wipe out the stolen device and keep data encrypted at rest and in motion. It can even encrypt your data. And suppose if any of the customer having in-house applications, for example, any applications are not downloaded from the Play Store or App Store, they can create by the own customer own application team. These applications can also be managed through the Capsule Workspace through the wrapping technique. So and here all your calendar, everything, the calendar, email related things, everything will be synced with the Capsule Workspace. So it won't impact any of the products, and it will be user friendly, and you can integrate the Capsule Workspace with your Sandblast mobile agent. That's it. This is what we covered now. And we saw, I just give the overview about what are all the topics we covered. We covered the attack vectors, whatever available in the mobile phones, like applications and email applications related vulnerabilities, the attack vector, and OS related attack vector, and network related attack vector, and what are all the challenges are there, and what are all the protection related security features are there in the Sandblast Mobile, which is our CheckPoint mobile threat defense product. And secure container. Secure container is like mobile device management feature, which is provided by the CheckPoint. So we covered all these things. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask.
So thank you so much, Javed. We do not have any questions posted by the partners. Thank you everyone for attending the session. We hope we have given you all the details required. We will also be sending you a recording of the webinar so that you can write back to us with any queries that you have. Thanks again, and I hope all of you have a great day ahead.